guys, Tara Ryan here with Fairway Mortgage, and I wanted to let you know it is first quarter 2024 and it's time for your annual mortgage review. So we'll be reaching out to schedule calls. What we'll be looking for is making sure you've got your homestead exemption, looking at your property taxes to see if it's reasonable, looking at your homeowner's insurance to make sure it's in line, really just doing a little financial review of where you are regarding your home. We'll also be asking what kind of other debt do you have? So it's important to take a look at your overall debt picture. And I'd like to understand any future plans you have for your home, whether renovations or potentially a move. Two quick things to talk about. If you have found yourself in credit card debt, we should talk about this as a part of your overall plan. Credit card debt in the United States just topped $1 trillion, the highest it has ever been, with inflation, with cost of everything going up. Unfortunately, many of us have found ourselves in credit card debt. Interest rates on credit cards average 21%, but many folks are paying 29, even 30+% interest on their credit card. And it can be a bit of a downward spiral because as those minimum payments go up with those high interest rates, it forces you to have to use the credit card even more, and folks are finding themselves in a really downward spiral. So sometimes it's worth looking at, do we need to look at a cash out debt consolidation? Even if you've got an amazing interest rate. I have a client who was sitting at roughly 3% mortgage interest rate. However, the credit card debt had gotten so high, up near 29% interest, plus a car loan with a high payment. By consolidating that debt, we were able to save her over $600 a month and get her into a situation where she's not spiraling downward, but is able to save each month and avoid further credit card debt. Another scenario is folks who want to buy a new home but feel like they got a golden handcuff because you got that great interest rate with me, right? And now you feel like, oh, now I'm stuck in this home. We had another client who felt that way, and yet when we looked at the overall picture, I said, look, you've got this other debt at these high rates. If we take some of your equity and instead of putting every penny into the new home, use it to exterminate some of this debt, eliminate some of this debt, she also was able to get into the dream home, get into the ranch that she needed for her family, and reduce her monthly expenditures. So there are options we can talk about. If that's not your situation, great. Let's just look at your taxes and insurance, make sure you're good, and have a plan going forward. So if you are anxious and want to talk sooner than us reaching out to you, call my team, 678-248-4050. We're here to help.